Anything but promote the YouTube Kids app. I swear to Adam.
Starting on August 13th, YouTube will begin rolling out their AI-driven ID check system, wherein if the AI thinks that based off your viewing habits you are underage, you will have to prove otherwise by submitting proof of your age, which will most likely include a government ID. For the record, I am very pro AI. I fundamentally believe that technology has amazing theoretical application, but this online tracking, that's the last thing we should be using this technology for. I was just the other day talking about how the removal of net neutrality in the United States was the precursor for corporations to run amok and crack down on the internet, and now it finally looks like YouTube has set its own closing date. Speaking as both a viewer and a creator, I can't see any way that this plays out well for any party involved. As a viewer, I'm not about to give my identity over to a company that constantly has massive data breaches. And as a creator, I can't in all good faith continue making content knowing that my viewers may be forced to compromise their own identities for the sake of watching my C-tier YouTube videos. The UK's Online Safety Act, the progenitor of this outbreak of ID verification rules sweeping across the internet, claims that its interest is in protecting children from the dangers of online content. But assuming you have more than two neurons firing at the same time, anyone can see that this is just a smokescreen in order to force people to give up their rights to online privacy. You know what the best way to keep kids safe online is? For the parents to do their fucking jobs and raise their own damn kids. More and more, these parents' right advocacy groups and fake child safety organizations are just bad parents that would rather plop their kids down in front of an iPad than actually be involved in their lives. Now, I'm not saying the internet is all sunshine and rainbows, but if you're concerned with the kind of content your child is watching and you're not stepping in to be the adult and curate the content that they're intaking, then you're a failure as a parent, and I stand on that. Government entities and corporations have been building reasons to ban or control the internet ever since its inception, and it looks like they've just about gotten exactly what they want. As far as YouTube goes, what happens next? Well, as much as I'd like to be optimistic about it, I don't see a silver lining. The only people who could really put the squeeze on YouTube are its biggest creators, and their livelihood is tied to the platform, so they have every incentive not to do anything. Will some creators speak up? Of course they will. Will the viewers make enough noise? Most likely. Will YouTube reverse course? Well, I just don't know. YouTube for the longest time has been part of the very foundation of the internet, and if their current course doesn't change before August 13th, the entire internet is going to change forever, and not in a good way.